Up everybody, welcome back to the stream. It is day 2 of Pennsylvania multi-state poker, and we're already in the action, so let's get into the action here. We're gonna bet small here. We're gonna bet again. Tough. I call. 8-9. We got him to bluff, folks. We got him to bluff. You gotta love it in the satellite. They're going after us. They're going after us. I need to fix my camera here. Well, we're just gonna do it like that on the vertical scene. King queen suited here. They raised, we flatted, we check flop, fold the turn. Let me know if you see anything wrong with the stream tonight. I haven't streamed on these platforms in a while, so there could be some rough edges. We had some rough edges last night, but we kind of ironed them out and did okay as the stream went on, I think. I think it ended up still being a pretty good stream. Also, let me know if there's anything amazing to fire tonight. I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking to mostly slot my schedule in like the $20 to $50 buy-in range tonight. I'll probably play this $50 Tuesday 40 stack. That one's registering right now. Structure, you start with, it starts at 500 1k starting chips. Yeah, so you just always have 40 big blinds, hence the 40 stack. Yeah, I'll probably play that. That sounds good. $25 PLO8 maybe. I saw, I think AR Jeff saying some of the prize pools in WSOP were maybe a little juiced. Not a lot in my buy-in range on WSOP though. There's a 250 and a 500, 100 mystery bounty. There's a 22 nightly turbo in an hour. Maybe we'll play that. Let's race here in the satellite over the limp from Murr. We'll bet and take it down on King 9-5. And we're planning to come back and do the same thing here. Gonna do the very same thing here. Excuse me? Excuse me? Murr? Ten nine of spades here. They raised to 4 big blinds. I'm ready. If you have a repair, you got me. Up against ace jack, hold. Let's go. Much needed double in the mystery, folks. 72 of 211 there. I got used to like the responsiveness or lack thereof in some cases of these sites. They all sort of like just flow a little differently, you know what I mean? Like an old man with prostate issues, they flow differently. I wouldn't know though. My prostate's rock solid, or not rock solid. That might be a bad thing. I don't know. it's the good one, whichever it is. All right, we raised here and don't know what the fuck we've run into. We're out of this one. Flat jam. Goodbye, A7. Mwah. What's up, Atlantic? I don't speak Spanish. Sorry. No habla. I think that's how you say I don't speak it. Ace Queen and King Queen. Let's raise the A7-0 down here. Oh, it's magic. I'll see bet. And we'll bet again. And we'll bet again. Targeting a king. I think we got called by one. Because they jam a jack. Very nice. Yeah, King 9. I love this, by the way, the inline snapshot pop-up. Oh, you can't actually see that because I'm doing window capture. When I hover over this, if you've never played on WSOP, I get a little thumbnail that shows the result of the hand. They had King 9 of hearts. I do not speak Spanish, sorry. And when we are on a 3-minute delay, that I actually should move down to show. Three-minute delay on the stream to protect the integrity of the game. King Queen here, we see that, we take it down. There shows 3. Moving up in the world though, 28 of 212 here in the mystery. Stream is on delay, bro. Exclamation point low light. Thanks, SMF. I don't even know what was the low light. Did I get wrecked in a hand? I don't remember losing a hand. Did I lose a big hand? I remember losing like a single hand since I started. Full divorce. Peekaboo. No, come back. Back to me. Look, they're live. Look, I still have them. It's okay, we'll move on. Jack's here in the $5 set. Would welcome rejam. Would welcome rejam. Okay. I hope I don't eat my words. Jacks versus fives. And that is conclusive. Four betting here with queens. Okay. Wait for this little guy to refresh here. We're not 101 and 125 anymore, I don't think. That MGM's a little weird here. Not quite as live updating as some of them, I think. It lags just behind just a skosh. The like polling to decide when that updates. I need that instant gratification of seeing number get better. Thank you. 61 of 125. But yeah, we are at a 3-minute delay if you're new to the stream. That is necessary, at least some kind of delay to avoid being stream sniped. We're playing for real money, so it's gonna happen if we don't go on delay. Could stream on no delay and use a card cover. I've done it before in the past, but a lot of people really like to see the cards, see the action, hear the strategy being discussed, etc., etc. And plus, like, I get to react to, like, you know, flop and turn cards and stuff, and not just the river outcome when I can show my cards if I'm hiding them. Just a little bit more, I think, a little bit more entertaining on balance overall. But I'm not opposed to occasionally throwing in a no delay Nicholas, you know. The workers are going home. Olympia Bureau 10-5 suited. We'll have a bet here on the flop. You there, bud? Seemingly no. My name is not Jonas, but I do like that song. Nevertheless, gotta represent some Philadelphia pride here. I got the victory sweatshirt on. I love a non-hooded sweatshirt because I have way too many hoodies now. Poker operators, if you're out there listening, giving away or making swag, go for the non-hooded sweatshirt once in a while. It's a good way to mix it up. I'd imagine cheaper to source as well. I could be wrong about that though. I do have one non-hooded sweatshirt from Poker Stars. One, and I have their Christmas sweater as well. Just one, I think. It's very small. It's tight on the body. Thankfully, I'm back to working out and slimming down a little bit. I'm mostly just recompositing. I'm my body is going through recomposition. Because I've been working out, but I kind of maintained the same weight, but I'm starting to look better. Turning fat into muscle and all that. Gaining some muscle and losing some fat. Can't really convert it. I don't think. I don't know how the body works. I'm not a nutritionist or a physiologist or a doctor. Not even close, to be quite honest. So that stuff is pretty interesting to me. I would love to like have a chance. I know like there's perfectly reasonable safeguards against doing this and stuff, but I would like if I ever get VR to the state that it really could simulate it, I would love to have a shot at trying surgery that was like photorealistic. I don't think I would get like squeamish. I'm sure the first time I would feel a little bit weird cutting into a person and through skin and stuff like that, but I don't think it really makes me squeamish. I'd like to see if I could have a steady hand. Be a cool thing to try. I'm sure there's like drills or things you could try. You ever see the like surgery on a grape? That's the meme, right? They did surgery on a grape. That might have been a robot though. But either way, like I know that surgeons sometimes practice on like they practice their like finger work on little things like that. All right, we do have to find a new table to capture here for this guy. There we are. There we are. All right, so the 40 stack is starting off soon. I'm gonna get in there probably from the jump in the $50 40 stack. So let's just pre-register it. We will pre-register that guy. And meanwhile, raising up here in the $25 quarter, we've got ace queen getting 3 bets. One player immediately to our left. It's a bit dicey, is it not? I mean, check flop on 8-10-4. Probably just fold. None of the worst 3 bets really get there. We'd probably fold to a C bet here. 4.8. Definitely would float if we had a heart for any kind of backdoor draw. Even the queen of hearts, I think, good enough there. But without a heart, I will just stump it. Dump it. Yeah. Keep on hoping, Willie, cake by the ocean. Ace king in the Sadie. Ace King versus King Jack and Queens. Welp. Check it. All right, so need some help in the $5 Sadie now. Hold here. Actually, was considering stacking off with the sand preview. Obviously, not gonna do it after this. But we would have been good. We would have been good. Gonna need quite a spin here in the satellite. Oh wait, the 40 stack is a PKO? Interesting. I thought it was just a standard tournament. All right, all right, all right. Queen Jack, we're all in at risk. Live cards versus Ace King. Oof, not really anymore. A 10, an offsuit 10. That's all we got. They had the spades and everything. They don't run out of the spades or nothing. $25 PLO. since it went so well yesterday. Anything worth battling over on WSOP? $10 mystery bounty? Nah. Yeah, let's play the $25 PLO. Let's battle in that little guy. Excuse me. Why can't I actually select this? I'm confused. Alright, we're gonna figure that out in a moment, chat. I can't select that $25 PLO for some reason. This one is gonna be the big shots. Just kidding. The big shots. All right, got the $25 PLO finally. $50.40 stack. PKO. All right, so we're four tabling at the moment. Does this scene work if I'm at this? Nope. Didn't make that work for this scene. That's okay. Wow, what is this, a four-way all in? Tens knocking out king, queen, sixes, and nines. Wow. We're four tabling, but I'd be willing to go up to like six tonight. We might do that. We just might do. Ooh, 7 on the river for this player as we move as we've moved to a new table here. The 7s knock out the queen jack. Let's raise here with pocket 9s, son of the gun. The $25 quarter. Now won't be anyone excuse to cry. Queen 8-6, two-tone, two-tone. Start with the check. We'll continue with the check. I think we check through and win probably here. Yeah. They probably bet a jack on river. I don't think we could call it though by worse, so Take it down. King 10 will call as well here. Raise from button. Small blind call we call as well. Gonna stab here. Bet out hands like ours. We'll bet one big bet here to try to bet out weak holdings. Nice. Take it down. Significant pot relative to our stack depth, I think, in the $25 quarter. Feels good. Should be updating to like 83rd here of 148. Raise here with pocket eights in the $30 mystery. Registration open for only 5 minutes here still. I won't be adding you on Discord, but enjoy the stream. Oh, thank you. At this depth, with them having 20, let's just flat the 9-8 suited. Wouldn't be surprised if at some frequency this came in as a 3-bet, but no. I guess we'll just fold the 8s here. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. What a roller coaster that was, just watching. I mean, we get out of there when we're like by far the worst hand, but it just sucks we would have ended up with that pot. Here we're calling with the nut flush draw and gut shot. We have a pair as well, but we're less like super interested in that. Like, see a 10 on the turn, like an offsuit 10 would be pretty sick. Obviously a club that's not the 3 of clubs we're super interested in as well. 3 of clubs could be okay as well, but just gives our opponents the potential to have a boat. I'll call again here. We have 2 pair now, and now we have the nut flush. Try to bet small enough that they feel like they have to call. Not quite small enough, I guess. They did consider it. Not quite small enough. Down here in the 40 stack, we have a straight. Gross. Oh my god. 6-10, you called with a gut shot and the 6 high flush draw. Okay. All right, McDermott. Interesting play. Of all the holdings, I did not really expect the 10-6-0 right there, folks. At least have the 10 of spades. If you're going to be making that call. Ace Jack here in the $25 quarter. With enough flush here. We're bet folding with enough flush on a paired board. This is everything we want them to call it. They're not value raising a straight there or worse flush, I don't think. So it's a pretty easy fold, I think, honestly. 3-bet small with pocket kings here. We just jam over the top of this. All right, 72 places paid. We are 36 of 201. And if you're asking why the small 3-bet sizing there with the pocket kings, it's because I didn't realize someone opened. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Alright, obviously going to be folding here with king 4. Not sure what we ran into in this one. Jack 9, queens, and ace 3 of spades. Jack 9 takes it all down. Right, all of it, I think. Yep. Easy game. Queens in shambles. Let's raise here over a limp in the quarter. King, queen of spades. Everybody else folds. Original limper calls. We'll bet and take it down. Semi bluffing here with the king of spades. We got the open ender. Take it down right there. Maybe I'll jump in this $10 PKO that's registering right now. Let's do that. All right, that'll be our 5th table coming up. And then, was there a WSOP? There was like a WSOP $22 that starts in 10 minutes too. Nightly Turbo. Maybe we'll jump in there. That'll round us out to 6 for the moment, and we have others that we can jump into later as well. Should we bust any of these spots? So much to choose from here in the multi-state pools. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Calling here with ace king 5 deuce. Got the flush draw on a pair. Don't pot it. Okay. It's unfortunate. We hate the board pairing here. Trips, not a boat. Good to know. There are definitely some players who are only like betting hard there with a boat. It's good to know all our flush draw, all our flush outs were live in this spot. Wow, fold. Got her in backdoor flush draw, let it go. Hey bro, how's you doing today? Doing all right. Can't complain. Second day of multi-state poker here in Pennsylvania. I fought for a long time. I'm very happy it's here. So you can't really kill my vibe today. I could lose every game and we'd still be feeling pretty damn good. You can't really kill my vibe right now. And there could be news coming from some other fronts very, very soon. All right, we raised, and we're gonna fold to the jam here. 9-8 suited, pocket threes, find the call, and dead on the turn. I got a flip, but that is a spicy call from threes. You're watching to learn. All right, hopefully I can be something that you want to emulate tonight. Well, We got to play Blaze King suited here for you to watch. I think we jam versus most opens here. Definitely if it's like a raise and a call, I think. We bishop in. We're likely to be all in here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be all in now. Good luck us. $22 big blinds, slam dunk jam here. Gotta jam the ace king suited. Get it through and we pick up the raises and the blinds and antes for a nice little improvement to our stack. I love the call from like ace queen there though. 48 of 147 now. Raising up here with king 10-8 here in PLO. So if you're not familiar with Parliament Omaha, we get 4 cards. We can play and we must play 2. So if we to make a flush, you have to have 2 of the suit in your hand. I cannot make a club flush. I cannot make a diamond flush. I can make a spade flush, and there are 2 spades on the board. I'll call. This is probably 2 pair or better, but I think we'll call. Hopefully you have queens and 4s. Now you have queens full. Yeah, it's it is what it is. We'll jump back in there. All right, that one's not great, but with the spades, I think we got to stack off. I actually thought I was going all in when I called like there to begin with, but all right, we'll re-enter that one. Try again in the $25 PLO. I'll get the table back up here. We'll fire bullet 2, and we'll move on. I'm gonna take the break though, folks. We are off to break time. 5-minute break every hour, and we're gonna take this one, go get a drink, and I'll be right back. Has the shared pool extended the time it takes to complete a tournament? Have you seen much of a difference? I don't think I have enough of a sample size to really say that. I know that BetMGM, I think, already shortened a couple of structures, including their $100 C note from what I saw. So it seems like yes, but the operators are working to tweak things to make sure they're good. I think you'll end up in like situations where you'll find it'll maybe be like a little bit better to like late register a little bit like a 6:30 tournament instead of entering a 7:30 tournament or something like that, depending on when you want to end your tournaments, right? Stuff like that I think is going to happen as there are like a multitude of tournaments of all different like stack depths and blind structures and variety and all that stuff across like not just, you know, in the prime time window for PA. Now it covers like different time zones and extends from like the window now extends instead of from like 6 to 8 for like tournament starts or 6 to 9. Now it really extends from like 5 o'clock or even a little earlier for some decent tournaments to 11. So like you just enter a little earlier or late register some tournaments and sort of go from there. But I think tweaking schedule and stuff like that will also make a big difference. I also think like the relationship between more players and length of tournament is not direct, right? It's not like if you add 20% of players, you always add 20% of length to the tournament. The like formula for that is a little bit different. Now, I don't know what it is because again, I don't have the data that all the operators have, but I think my inclination is that it's not as like bad or pronounced as some people think it might be. I didn't comment here, but we got kings in the $25 quarter. Get it all the way through. Unless you're going to do it. Probably would have caught if it was just button, but I think when the small blind calls, I'd kind of rather just get out of there with a king six, just like ugly to play post. God, I wouldn't mind just calling as well. In fact, that might be far too nitty. I don't know. Probably far too nitty. All right, we have joined the $10 PKO on BetMGM. It promptly disappeared. That's okay. We're gonna get it back here. There we are. Here we are. Just don't want to start a 6:30 tournament that goes to 2 a.m. Eastern. I don't think that's going to be the norm, my friend. I don't think any operator or player wants tournaments on the regular that last 7.5 hours, like that to be the standard. You know what I mean? And I think they'll take steps to make sure that that's not the case. Queen Jack, we flat here. We'll fold. This is a board that like heavily favors our range. I consider getting just some shenanigans here with the queen jack, but just so disconnected that we like to have at least like a little bit of equity when we get into some shenanigans. You know, queen jack is a tough one. Jam here for 13. Get it through. I'm all in here with pocket nines over the limp. Crazy 7 of spades. Ceremonious balls. We'll take it down with a C-bet. Feels good. Win a couple pots in quick succession here in the $25 quarter. Let's call here with King Queen out. That technically reopens the action, doesn't it? That sucks because this can ISO now. No ISO? Okay, maybe not. I didn't have the option to raise. Okay. Queens are plenty good. That's why I don't play ACR. I don't want a 4-hour late reg on a $10 buy-in. I think you're putting the like sort of the cart before the horse, or like you're salting your food before you've tasted it, my friend. I don't think these are problems that exist just yet. So like I would say take a look around, play a bunch of tournaments in the shared pool first before you decide that, you know, it's fire and brimstone and it's ACR, you know. We're gonna call here with ace queen. We're flipping ace or a queen for a huge pot. Hold now. Nice. Huge pot confirmed comes our way. Nearly 50 big blinds now in the $25 quarter. We are in 40th of 150 after that updates, somewhere around there. I will defend our queen 9. Interesting flop. Should we check calling? Like an 8 dealer. I did not say ace. You might have misheard me. I did not say ace. If you could retract that, please. Davey Ope 430, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. No, I will not be messaging you on Discord though. Oh no, they've found their way over to Twitch, really? No, I will not be messaging you on Discord. I don't do that. No thanks. Enjoy the stream. And your incoming ban. Because that's just a spam message. I know it might seem harsh, folks, but a very, very common spam message. Okay. Worst, like, I think worst case scenario, I think there could be some growing pains or like some initial like they probably estimated where they wanted tournaments to start, structures, all that stuff, and where they would end, and then they'll realize that some of those estimates were wrong. They're going to look at the data and they're going to make tweaks, especially in BetMGM's case. In WSOB's case, you know, who knows, but I think BetMGM definitely going to go that route. Pocket sixes we defended here. Mystery bounty section is starting here, even though we're not in the money. I forgot that this is how it works in WSOP. Forgot that that's how that goes. So bounties can be claimed. The top bounty here is $1,000. 1K bounty. How sick would that be? We'll be folding here. Unfortunately, we only cover a single player at our table. 3 to our left, and maybe only for a little while. We're very, very close in chips. AG will never DM you first, chat. Hold on, I gotta look at my history with Yo Dude. I might have DM'd you first. Nope. Damn. thought I was about to own him. He DM'd me first for sure. Can't be too available, you know. Okay, Queen here. What up, Yo Dude? Hope you're good, man. People on the streets. Da-da-da. Jamming turn. I might have a set would play it this way. They might have ace king. Ace king might play it this way, but or a set of kings. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, that's gonna take some chips from us, yes sir. Good play. I appreciate how fast you just fold, AG. Never Hollywooding. I don't really see the point to. I see the if I'm anything, I'm guilty of like checking too fast and betting too fast, and I might have some timing tells as a result of that. I don't really see the point in like I'm ending my action. There's no more charade to keep up. That shit drives me crazy. It's why I don't know if I have a lot of patience in my life. I can't stand when people do things that to me don't make sense. And it does make sense if you're a real, like, I guess, jerk who's looking to, like, use it to tilt people. But I hate in live poker when people take forever to make mundane decisions. That's why it's one of the things I really despise about live poker, that hasn't just been, like, a bug that's been, like, stamped out by tournament directors everywhere with shot clocks and strict punishments and stuff. Because it's just omega tilting, makes the experience horrible for everybody. And the sad part is it exists at all levels. It's not just you'll see it in your $60 daily, and then you'll see it in 50K high rollers, and it's insane. Like, I get that they're playing for a lot of money into 50K high roller, but like there still should be a cap. Now they've done good in some of the big events where they have, you know, time bank chips. Like I'm a big fan of events where you have time bank chips and you only get so many, and then other than that your hand is killed if you take too long, etc., etc. But yeah, I don't get Hollywooding just in general, but especially when, like, I don't know. I guess in some cases, like, there are some times when I'll take a little bit to fold if I've been, like, caught in a big bluff and I don't want them to be sure I was bluffing, and that maybe I was, like, value betting and decided to lay it down, and so I'll take a little bit before I fold, you know. But I'm just folding a regular hand. Just fucking fold it, you know. We are on 3. Are we not? Nah, he says. We are on a 3-minute delay, my friend. Five minutes until you answered your question. You might need to refresh. I mean, I might have just looked at your question slow. That happens. Like, sometimes I don't look at the question right when it's typed. Alright, well, in here, we'll get hunted for our mystery bounty. All in with 8s. We should, I shouldn't say we will get hunted. We're more likely to get hunted because of the mystery bounties. Come on, you covered me by like 0.4 big blinds and you're not going to send it? Big one's still in there. All the big ones are still in there. Only 150 and all min's gone. Can't do anything Jack 3 suited though. GG NH. I didn't bust anything. I lost the huge pot to King Sphere with King Queen, but I'm still in the quarter. I haven't busted anything recently in Lick. There's gotta be something around like 9:30 coming up. I can get into this $25 PLO 8, I suppose. That's a fun one. Let's do that. Totally agree with how slow live poker has become. I mean, obviously part of it is that we like cook our brains with With all the multi-tabling online, it's really hard to like adjust to live, but I really don't think it's only that, you know what I mean? All right, we're 6 tabling now. $25, $25, $25, $10 PKO, $30 mystery bounty, and $50. So we've got, what do we got on this screen right now? 75, 105, 115, 165 in buy-ins right now. The tanking pre-flop is egregious. And I always say all of these problems are the worst in the mid-stakes live fields. If you play your $80 daily, people are splashing around having a blast. If you play at 25K, you see people splashing around having a blast because they like don't have all themselves, don't care about money because they have freaking multi-million-dollar businesses or whatever, or they're just insane degens and don't care. But in the like when you're in the like 2K to 5K like buying range in poker where it like, and it makes sense because it matters, that's their salary, right? They're playing for like money that they need for life. But man, they're miserable, they're mean mugging each other, they're taking forever every hand, nobody is smiling. It's ugh. Bring fun back to poker. We're all in here with pocket nines. Get it through. 19 bigs for us. Kings double through queens over here. Okay, one of the $400 bounties left, as well as two 100s, so that's significant. Also significant is we now cover this player in the small blind, and we pick up 8-3 offsuit. Here we see bet king jack and we take it down in the quarter. Pick up a few more blinds there. I was saying GGNH, you're right, is 3-minute delay. Ah, fuck. Hoisted myself on my own delay. Check it. Check it. These freaking nits, man. Of course you have a 10. These freaking nits, dude, I'm telling you. This is the kind of hand we want to be flatting a raise with 10, 10, 9, 8. And getting there. I want to specify and getting there. Versus a big overpair or whatever. That's pretty much what we want. Obviously, we can still be up against queens. Obviously, we can still even be up against like queens and the better flush draw, but we're stacking off here. No, they got us with a straight. We will not go back for more punishment there. We are all in here at risk in the $30 mystery bounty. Jam jacks called by ace queen and king queen. Hold. Hold. No, come on. 81 left, 72 paid. I think we had more than this player for their bounty before that hand too. Oh my gosh, that's so sick, dude. That's such a sick ace. Such a sick ace. Gross. Just like that, it's gone. They don't even let me like continue looking at the table. WSOP just whisks it away, dude. Yeah, we had slightly more than the No, we had slightly less. We would not have won a bounty, but we still would have had heaps for future bounty. We just had less than the player with the king queen. Oh my gosh, that river though. Fuck me. Just switch to the $25 pillow, which I'm no longer in. WSOP nightly turbo. Let's do that. Let's mix it up in there. Ugh, sick ace. Sick ace in the river, folks. Gosh. It's not even busting the tournament, it's the opportunity cost of all the mystery bounties to come. Like, if we had just lost, like, heads up there, it's one thing, but to lose that three-way pot where we would have had a huge stack to win all those bounties, that's a big opportunity cost. 6-7 of diamonds here we called versus the early position open. As early as it gets in the 7-handed table. Spade flush gets there. Versus presumably a straight. Yep. They flopped it too. It's funny. They flopped it too. Well, you probably shouldn't be in there with 6-3 from the beginning, I'm gonna say. Just if I was to play, if I was to be a devil's advocate, I might say maybe don't get involved with 6-3. And I won't have to show you what's what. No idea if we're good here in the $10 PKO. No idea. Just not the faintest. But we're gonna bet for small value on the river here after this run out. Okay. Calls, they call 3 streets. They call 3 streets with Ace-9. We had him pipped. Let's fucking go. How did Nio finish in the $50 tournament on MGM? I don't recall, honestly. And we both lost a little bit of money last night. He did not end up with a day save. I know that. I don't remember what place he finished in though. He finished in 15th for $198. Just looked it up. Still in the lobby. Five big blind raise here. We're gonna be all in. Pocket sevens in the 40 stack. What the fuck? How do you have a snap here? Okay, that's spooky. Please be ace king. Please. Please, let's see ace king. Okay, it's ace king. Let's hold. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, thank you for inflating the pot. I fucking love it. What the fuck just happened, chat? These not doing quite as well for us in the $10 PKO, which is sad because we can actually like get bounties here, but hey, we're happy to be back up to the titular 40 stack. That's right, I said titular. This is gonna be quite a swing here from 89 of 92 when this refreshes. We're gonna bounce way on up there. 43 of 93, there we go. That makes me feel a little better. Good luck the rest of the night. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, yo dude. Stick around, brother. Love having you here. Let's raise here with the ace jack. Limp from Mutt Mittens, who we know hates to fold pre, other than for like keeps. So we'll raise with the large hand here. I tell you, hates to fold even for heaps. Wow, wow, wow. Chop with ace king. Okay, okay, I see you. Brother just hates to fold jack 4, sending it in. Please give me a chance here, Mutt Mittens, to get some chips off of you before you torch it all. Please. We fly here in the PKO with ace 3 of diamonds. So do two other players. Flop comes 9, 4, 6 rainbow. Blech. We're gonna all check through though. We're all friends here. Everybody love everybody. There's one. You're a lover, Stick. I know it. I know you're a lover, not a fighter. There's two. Junior, stick to the plan. Black sheep. You're dead in this town, Junior 09. You're dead. You'll never work again. This is 08. I should not be here. I should not be here. I wish I should be here. I wish I was still here. We folded flop. I think you're correct for the most part about the live game and tanking. I don't know much can be done about it as part of the psychological warfare of poker, no matter what the level it is. And with the money that's at stake, people do anything to get some type of edge. Yeah. I mean, I think in this case with like tanking, you just need rules, shot clocks. You need to enforce them. You need to give people time banks. And then if they take more than a certain amount of time in a hand without using a specific time bank card, you just muck their cards, they're dead. And then that is enough punishment. You know, they're not going to want to lose their hand. So I think it's pretty rudimentary to correct it. It just hasn't been uniform like across the board among, you know, operators and things. Operators in rooms and stuff. Flatted a raise here in the 40 stack. We're going to fold to the C bet despite it being 25%. It's pretty small, but we'll still fold. Here we're all in with pocket nines in the $25 quarter. Obviously they're just going to flick in for other 0.4, I imagine. See if Chip Bleeder comes after us. They do with ace jack. Let's hold. We killed their diamond ace and jack on the turn, which is really nice. All right, we get a full double. Up to 19.6 big blinds. It's going to put us in 76 of 120. Registration's still open for another 5 minutes in this one. But I don't know. I wouldn't put tanking in the GTO laptop gate territory, right? I would not say that overly tanking is cheating. You know, it is maybe scummy. It is maybe annoying. But no, I don't even know if I would go as far as scummy. It is maybe annoying. It is maybe selfish and a jerk move. But I don't think it's cheating. I don't even really think it's scummy. It's just like... It's not something I would do. It's a little bit like self-centered and selfish because you're like making everyone, like, you have no care for the fact that you're making everyone's experience at your table worse. All you care about is that, like, it helps you control the table and be the captain and maybe have an edge in that fashion. But like I said, I think it's easy to correct from a poker room perspective. You just, the hard part always is, like, I guess, training and materials and stuff. You got to get shot clocks are going to be hard for every poker room to have because it's like a material thing you have to have. But time bank chips doesn't seem like it would be that hard, and teaching dealers to enforce, like, on your phone, with an app on a phone or on a tablet or whatever, have a timer count as when the hand starts. Muck their hand if they go over that time, unless they use a time bank card. We're gonna raise large here because I think this player doesn't fold much pre, and we want to target the limper here. Pushing like the limits of how much we can raise pre here as a squeeze. I think 7 seems good. Oh, damn. Okay, well, they were trapping as well. That's funny. Hold. King of Hearts is dead. They don't find the one outer, and we get the knockout for the PKO. Very nice. Bounty 1. Sick. No, on BetMGM, that is actually 1250 in bounties, right? That's how it works in MGM. It's actually half of that, right? Yeah, it's half of that. Okay. That's what I thought. Really funny that we both were trapping that dude. What a time to raise to 7 big blinds. If I'm that guy with kings and I'm not realizing the situation with that limper who was like calling with a ton, and it's funny because they folded pre. I did push it a little too far with how much I raised pre against Mutt Mittens here. But if I'm that person and I don't realize this situation, I'm going like, what the, how do they raise 7 big blinds with kings? Like, do they not like fucking want action? What a donkey. I'd be so pissed that was aces. Or how do they raise 7 big blinds 8 with aces when I have kings is what I meant to say. But yeah, you get the gist. Raising queen jack here, we get, as I like to say, a lot of respect. 3 callers all respecting us by flatting our raise here. Happy to play against us 4 ways here. Welcome's king 8-7 rainbow. Everybody checks. Everybody funny. Now you funny too. Check's good. Watch this drive. Let's go. We're just under the gun. Let's just flat the jack 10 suited. I think a 3-bet could be reasonable here as well. Guess what? Gonna be me. Still a way ahead, way behind type of situation. So I'm still gonna check. I feel like we're probably best here, given the action. But I don't think we get called by a 4. So, yeah. ship it. They had 10-7, ace-7, and ace-7. That's funny. Let's raise the sevens here. Picking up pots fast and furious in the WSOP nightly turbo. Let's try to keep it going here with king queen suited. As the 3-bet comes in, we'll call. Tough one. Fold, I think. Wish so badly that had been 2 clubs on the board and we were shipping it in happily. Hey, Evie. Saw a little movement out of my peripherals. Hello, cat. Pass registration in the $25 quarter. We're 85 of 112 with 48 paid. So got a little bit of work cut out for us. So that's okay. We don't shy from a little bit of work. Whiskey. I'm just gonna jam here in the $22 nightly turbo raise. I don't know what this flat is. I'm a 7.7, but I'm all in. Jacks versus 5s. Nice. Ace, queen, jack, deuce, rainbow here. Raise. 2 players call. Hate that. All right, ace king here in the PKO. Oh, it's aces. Yikes. King. King me. I'll re-enter. Oh, we don't have to re-enter. We're still in. But that is going to hurt our standing. This time we'll look at it from when we get knocked down. Now we're 84th of 88 in this PKO. Bound to be hunted. Maybe bound and hunted. Yeah, no problem. I'm always happy to look at a hand history when I have the time. Money be okay. No problem, brother. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Raise King 9 suited here. Fold. Jamming here with Ace King in the $25 quarter. All the way through. Folds to us, we'll jam ace 4. 2 more folds and I'm all in. 1 more fold and I'm all in. Alright, we'll just fold. Alright, Shaka Bras. Gonna give Shaka the chance to get my bounty at this guy at NAPT. What do you think, Shaka? Nice hand. We'll re-enter. There it is. Same table and everything. Same table and everything. We got 20 bigs. Probably shouldn't re-enter a PKO this late, but feeling spicy. Speaking of spicy. All right, we're gonna be off to the 5-minute break, folks. When we come back, we're gonna see if we can keep spinning here in the $25 quarter. We still got a decent chance. We'll see if we can spit up our second bullet in the $50 40 stack PKO. Let's see if we can keep a good thing going here. 11 of 60 in the $22 nightly turbo. I'll be right back. All right, let's focus up and let's see if there's anything last minute we want to be entering here. Eight-minute levels, $25. I don't really want to play a standard structure tournament that starts at 10 o'clock. I could play this $10 turbo maybe, or is there a turbo on WSOP? Another turbo? $33 mini hyper? Unlimited re-entries. Nah, I'm not all about that one. There's a $320 tournament, a PKO that starts in 14 minutes. How long are the levels? 8 minutes. Jeez, savages, man. Is that every night? PKO Clash? Yeah, maybe we'll play this. Maybe we'll play this $10 turbo. Can't find much. Play this $7.70 lucky sevens. How many big blinds do I get? Let's do that. 26 big blinds, sure. It's a big prize pool for $7. Sorry, one sec. I just gotta get the win cap right here. Fours here in the $10 PKO, which I will have on the stream in a moment. We defend and miss on ace queen 6. Pocket nines now. I'm just gonna jam. It's me with the poop emoji. You love to see it. White Smith. Folds. Thank you for good luck, Ariel. Appreciate you. Raised ace king here. Flop comes queen 10-9. Six, seven, huh? Cool. Mm-hmm. 84 of 88. We need a double in the $25 quarter to get back into contention here, where we can try to make sure we get into the 48 places paid. I can go for it with king 7 though. Pocket sevens here. We will jam. Hang on, here we have trip nines. Better trip nines than you. Kicker plays. Let's go. Sevens. 3-bet and get through. Huge pot. Huge pot. Ace 9 holds. Versus the spades and trip nines of our opponent. They had king 9 5-3 with 2 spades on 6 queen 9 9 2 spades, and we had ace 9 and we hold. What is going on down here in the 40 stack? Ace queen, 10s and 7s and shaka bras. Just crushing everybody's souls. You savage. I would like a different table. I mean, I guess at least we can get a double, maybe, hopefully, but we are very short compared to the average stack here at this table. They go. And fly. Yo, AG, trying to sweat me on the stream? Who is you is, Howard? I don't really have the table space for an FT rail right now. Or 431. Call here with ace 8 up against king deuce. Come on. Come on! Come on. Yang. Taking my $50. No, we will not re-enter again. All right. Pretty rough. Whitesmith putting this player to the test on the river on jack queen 9 deuce deuce. They fold. I had a boat. Maybe you did too. Possible. Let's join this $10 turbo and bet MGM. Let's do that one. A 2-pair here. Jack 10 here versus Jack 9. Wow. $25 quarter. We jam. We flatted pre and then jam flop with 2 overs, open-ended draw. Got 2-pair here. I don't want the scare card to come. So we'll jam now. Oh my gosh. Well. Yikes, man. Re-enter. We're punting into some nutted hands tonight, man, when we have like pretty good hands. We're just getting called by the nuts. That's not the nuts, but you know what I mean. Gross. We just busted a lot of nice spots. Just busted a few nice spots, folks. What the fuck? I got Broadway here. And a hard flush draw. I gotta put pressure on the low draws. Back home, the old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. Yeah, I'm gonna buy into this $25 on BetMGM as well, and this will be our last tournament of the evening, I think. I'm here with D-Coot. Are you for real? Oh, this is not the $25 quarter though. This is the $25. Ace Jack of Diamonds here. We flatted a 3-bet. Here we're gonna 3-bet versus Mikey. Versus Jack 4. Okay, Mikey. All right, Mikey. Dead and gone, dead and gone. Is Jack good there? You're Aaron Yeager. I'll try to sweat you if I can here. If I bust one of these, these are my final 6 tournaments. If I bust one, I'll come over to the what tournament was it? $30 mystery bounty. I hope you crush it. Hope you have no problem staying in there until I can get to you. Call off here. We got Ace Jack 7 deuce. Queen. Oh, they won the low with the Ace 3 and the high with 2 pair. Rude. We had pretty like close hands and equity there, but they got us for all of it. Not even a 3/4. It didn't even have the manners to 3/4 us. He's 9 of spades. Here we raise. Lead where they shouldn't have one. Ace 9 of spades really sucks to have here. Five, 4, 3, 2. All I one go 5. Go Buffalo. We roll up slow. Take a pull back like a cornrow. All in the PKO for 14. King Queen. Come and get the bounty. Call by 9s. Get there, please. King or queen? King or queen? Where are my broadways on the river? All right, you know what? That'll do it. We'll open up the, we're getting actually absolutely gobsmacked tonight. We're going to open up the, we're going to open up that mystery bounty. $30 mystery bounty. Aaron Yeager. Where are we getting there? So Aaron Yeager will tag in blue, purple. Purple for friend of the stream. Unfortunately, can't center them like we can on PokerStars, I don't think. But they're in the top left here. 39 bigs, nice spot. Already locked up 435 in bounties, which is the second most. The player has the most is eliminated, so on good track to possibly or likely get the most bounties here. Nice run, nice run. Suited ace, queen 6 deuce. Ace of hearts here. All the way through. We limped, they min raised here. I got an ace. Also had an ace here. They jammed for like 3 big blinds. We called. Not great. Okay, Mikey. All right, you were kind of fishy earlier. You got me on that one, Mikey. You got me on that one. I needed to know what you were betting small there on river. All in here for 12 with jacks. We're all in here with king queen suited. King queen called by ace deuce. Come on, get there. We got so many outs. Oh, we find one. We find one in the nightly lucky sevens. King queen suited is good. Let's raise here with ace queen 8-9 double suited. Would have rather seen the spades in the flop than the diamonds, and definitely would rather not see a pot size bet on said flop as well. I will say it's hard for me to see your action when I'm like not the one playing. I'll try to catch any raises and stuff that you do here, Howard, but apologies if I miss them. We'll try to tune in occasionally here. Good flop here. All right, jamming here on river. After flopping sevens full, it's aces. Got him. They limped pretty. You hate to see it. Ugh, this is bored. Okay. No big bets. Go boss dad. Fall, like, just check for me, please. Just check for me, please. Love it. Oh, hate it, hate it, hate it. No diamonds in our hand. We would just suicide bluffing if they check here, but can we still do it just because they never check? Like, good hands here. Yeah. They bet, so definitely can't do it over a bet. Definitely can't over bet. Aaron Yeager raising up here, and we see a flat from Caucasian Jeff, and then a jam. Bounty at risk. Will Yeager go for it? 1K bounty still in play. Says let's roll it. Eights versus king queen. Fading spades, kings and queens. Not that spade. That spade is good. That is the one spade that is a-okay. Let's pull the big one here on the stream. Come on. $50. $50. 1K still in play. And Aaron Yeager now in second place. I'm creeping ever closer to having the most bounties in the tournament so far. There was one person pulled the one or like two 250s, I guess. And so they have 500. So he's here in this $25 with King Jack. They folded? What? King Jack versus 8-7 of spades. Hold? No. What? Even though I might not like it. It's 3-bet here with 10s. What? Oh, that's disgusting. How do you have a flat behind here, Mikey? Freaking weirdo. Now you're gonna bet 2 big blinds. Okay, now I will fold. 2 big blinds bet on the flop. We'll call down here with Jack 10 suited versus the 6 big blind jam. Well, we're dead. Had to be jacks. It's so demoralizing. Top set here. Gone with the long before it. I wish it'd been just a little more clear. Hollywooding probably before a fold here for Return of the Jedi. Nope, they're stacking off. That'll do. 42 big blinds. Return to form in the PLO 8. When it's all about oh, good, it's good and gone with long before it. What are you doing to me, Mikey? Pocket tens, okay. Not just insane. Ace, queen, 8, deuce here. Oh boy, this is fucking 3/4 central. Ace deuce hold for the low. We'll take it. We'll take it. We get half. They split the high, I think, or no? There was a side pot. Anyway, we're all in here with 9s versus 6s and ace 10. GG. 2 bullets in the fucking 22 nightly. Yeah, we're gonna lick our wounds probably here soon and wrap up the stream, folks. It's been pretty rough. Obviously, we still got spots. This 2508 could turn into something real nice. This 25 here could turn into something real nice. We're not throwing in the towel, but I'm not gonna keep firing, especially since it's 10:30 p.m. already. It's easy to get swept up into the multi-state action and just keep registering. But I do want to get some sleep tonight. Ace 9 8 deuce will open the suited ace and a deuce. Mikey likes to party. Kings versus ace jack. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. King jack here, we flop a gut shot. 10-9 deuce. Let it loose up in here, go crazy. King, queen, queen, deuce is good. Man, I wanted that club on the river. Been standing too long. I need to sit. How many players left here in the mystery? 15 players left. Final two tables here for Aaron Yeager, who is in second place still. Baby. That's to recognize the heat, baby. I'll try a little cheeky limp here with the 4 Broadway cards, suited ace. Allows us to pocket control and play this hand without the risk of inflating the stack. We don't want to raise and get like thrown off this equity. We'll limp call, but we don't want to like raise and allow them to jam, allow them to raise like super huge over the top. Looking for a 9 now. Imagine this player's gonna have a bet here a lot. Yep. Yeah, we're out. And we're out. $3.9 suited here in the 40, or this is not the 40 stack. This is the $10. $10 turbo. Sorry for the misinformation. Second to flush draw. You can put in most of some stacks here, a significant portion at least of some stacks here with ace ace. So we're gonna do that. Ace ace 8-4. Would love to see you just fold now or do that. Aces versus jacks. Can we hold? No clubs. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, come on! Jack 4-3 is gonna stack off and get there versus us. Ugh, what the fuck, man? Oh, I just want some deep runs in merge poker, and we're just like, it's, you know, like I said it last night of the stream in the IO, variance. Poker gods just don't give a shit. The only way you conquer variance is through volume, obviously, and we haven't put in much volume yet since it's very early, but yeah, just getting shellacked tonight. Just getting crushed. And I don't think we're punting or stationing off chips into any spots or anything. It's just some nastiness. Just some nastiness. I'll put the rest in here with ace king 6-5 with a suit. We jam into aces. Cool, cool, cool. Well, we got the low at least. Hey, and we got trips. All right. So we put a beat on aces. Of course, ours was for many less chips. But it does keep us alive. Hang on, Aaron Yeager involved in a significant pot here somewhat. 11 big blinds in the middle. Ace on the river. Player jams. Aaron folds. Let's move them down ever so slightly. Third of... Still 15 remaining. Of faith and sex and God in the belly of a black-winged bird. In the service of the Queen I belong. Made the second final table in as many days. Nightly $5 rush. Good luck, good luck. Hope you crushed that FT, my friend. I can't go outside, I'm scared I might not make it home. Okay, just full turn. It's fine. It's probably fine. In the service of the Queen. Anywhere but in between. Dreaming I come home again. Checking in on Aaron Yeager. Anybody eliminated yet? Yes, we are down to 14 players now. There's a ladder for the players at 12, but of course the mystery bounties matter more. And one at risk right now, 13.5 big blind jam. I hope you got it in the big blind here. Nah. DGen King gonna go for that 1K bounty still up top. How are you gonna have a name like that and not send this? Holds. Anywhere but in between. Raising with king 10. Get it through in the $25. We're gonna jam here with ace 10. Don't like that. Hopefully it's hearts. Oh god. You have ace 10 as well? Oh my god. Oh, come on! 9-7 of hearts with the gut shot gets there. Are we at 200, 400 starting chips? Yeah, sure, let's do it. No, I said I wouldn't enter anymore, but this is a re-entry. It doesn't count. Oh my god. Why the ace of hearts? Why'd it have to be my own card that hoisted me? They are down to 12. Did I miss Aaron Yeager getting a bounty? No, but they got some chips. Back up into second of 12 remaining? 12 remaining. He said I come from the land of plenty. Take that one down, or we'll take this one down on the turn with Jack 4. We had top pair. Player all in at risk with ace queen. Queen 3 calls bounty hunting. No 3 found, and a double for ace queen. Potting it here with ace jack 5-3. Obviously, we're putting the rest in on all but the worst of flops. This is not the worst of flops. We're all in. Get there. Scoop. Nice jack on the river. Love that for us. Gotta keep spinning here though. Gotta keep spinning. Top of the globe, my world is spinning. All in here in the $25 with pocket fives. Pocket fives get through. Keep the pressure on with the 6-4 and we take it down. Gotta grab that table. Why do you have like a weird ass fucking lead here when I raised pre? And this is my flop. Georgia, oh yes. I get my weed from California, that's that shit. Badass bitch. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, shit. That's that shit. Badass bitch. Flop ace is full here. No king, no 5, no 10. That's a 10. That's a 10. Fuck you. Fuck. We flop a boat. They turn a better one. We don't redraw to the queen. Sometimes the game just dislikes you, and this is one of those nights I think we are getting punched in the nuts basically by variance. Every spot. Fold 6s here under the gun. It's fold. Ugh. No realizer, no marines, they're the fantasies. Ain't no MIBs cannot please. Base 4 here. Fucking pocket jacks. I don't think we bluffed that out, but maybe, honestly. Just thought we had the best hand with ace 4, honestly. King queen of spades, we're ahead. Hold. Oh my fucking Christ. Are you like, what did I tell you guys? The game hates us tonight. King queen of spades, we have their spades covered. We turn our pair above both of their cards, and then they just slide in a fucking gut shot to beat us in that hand. That is absolutely disgusting. And honestly, that's probably the end of the stream. Like, we are just in a very bad way here. I call. They're gonna get there. I told you. All right. Yeah, game just didn't want us to win tonight. I'm still in this $7.77 lucky sevens, but I'm gonna send you off to somebody with a raid who's has to be doing better than me in multi-state poker tonight. I'm still having a blast. I'm still glad it's here. But I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for being here. Oh my gosh. Wait. Aaron Yeager? No, I didn't mean to send on the run bad. I'm sorry, Aaron Yeager, the ace on the river. Blech. It's okay. Spin it back up from 11. It's break time, so it's a good time to end the stream. Thanks so much for being here tonight, everybody. I'm not sure when my next stream will be. I think I'll be back either Thursday night for the dual stream, or maybe like Friday or Sunday. Just stay tuned to Twitter and Discord. I'll let you know when I'm going live. Thanks so much. Good night, everybody. What a session. Later.